Is your bariatric surgery coming up, or have you recently had the surgery? Are you overwhelmed about all the supplies you might need? We're going to talk about supplies that make your life a lot easier after your bariatric surgery. One of the immediate concerns after bariatric surgery is fluid intake. It's very easy to get dehydrated. You can't drink much at a time. So the best option is to sip water all day long, especially at the beginning. You have to mix in and get some clear liquid diet at first. Otherwise, you gotta make sure you get at least 48 ounces of water at first, then 64 ounces. Follow your plan, your recommended plan by your team. What makes it easier for me is the Owala water bottle, Owala. This one here is 40 ounces. I use a 32 ounce one at work. It's easier to keep track of your water intake that way. Next, you may have blood pressure issues. Some people have higher blood pressure. My blood pressure lowered drastically after surgery, and I had to really lower my blood pressure meds. Keeping track of it is the best advice. Avoid the dizzy spells. When you first stand up, stand there for a few seconds first to make sure you're not going to lightheaded. You don't want to pass out. But otherwise, monitor your blood pressure. Handy wrist model I have here. It's rechargeable, which makes it a lot easier. It's pretty reliable. I took it to work. I'm a nurse. Took it to work, compared it to our monitors, and it's very close to the same thing. Blood pressure monitor is the key to make sure your blood pressure is closer to normal and you stay safe. Medication pill boxes. This one here is a 4 times daily. So you take 4 different daily doses. Even if you don't take medications regularly, you're going to need to keep track of your supplementation. It's kind of hard to do if you're not used to taking medications in the past. So this one is 4 times a day, easy to set up. Comes in a handy container like this. It's a weekly container. It's got all 7 days that are marked by the individual days. Each disc comes out for that day. Set it up ahead of time so that you're not worried about missing any doses, because maintaining your nutrition and your vitamin and mineral profile is essential after bariatric surgery. Next, we have some food containers to make it a little easier for you to eat smaller portions and control it and store portions if you make too much food at a time. First, we have the 4 ounce container. Really easy. You can portion up your week in advance if you wanted to, or really small amounts of food, especially when you get to pureed stage and you're just eating tiny bites. Screw on lid. It's leak proof. Really easy. Comes in a set of multiple containers. Also pertaining to those tiny bites, there's silicone baby spoons. Really came in handy at first because it's easy to just shovel in bites like you did in your pre-surgery day. These make it easy to take tiny bites, half a spoonful at a time. Especially pureed food, just take a half spoonful, swallow it down, take a little break. When you get to the soft food, makes it easier too, because then you take a half a spoon or a full spoon after a while. Chew, 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 and swallow. A lot easier to take small bites of food with the silicone baby spoon. Then we move on to the full cup container. That's a little bit later in your journey, or if you're kind of messy like I am sometimes, it's easier with a full cup. Even if you're making a half a cup of food, 4 ounces of food, taking some Greek yogurt, mixing a little bit of protein powder in it, stir it up really well. It's easier if you have a bigger container, the 8 ounce container, even if you're making 4 ounces of yogurt, because then it's not so messy when you do stir it. These are also leak proof and come in a multiple container set. Moving up to microwavable, freezable, and oven safe dishes. These are porcelain containers. These are also 8 ounces. And they come with a lid, a venting lid, so you can put it in a microwave with liquids in it and it won't blow the top off. Like I said, microwave safe, oven safe, dishwasher safe, freezer safe, very easy to store thing. I make larger portions of pureed food, like when I get to the ricotta bake, in this container. Then I can cut the portions in half and eat that for lunch, then the other half for dinner, and it's a lot easier to store this way. Those are some of the basics you need as a beginner after bariatric surgery. It helps you get started with the pureed phase and the liquid phase. Like I said, with a water bottle, it helps you get your fluid intake in and know exactly how much you had, and you can keep that bottle by you at all times. You can even carry it with you when you're on the go because it's got a little handle on it. Let me know if you have any questions about these products or if there's any other products you'd like me to review. You can find all these products through my Amazon affiliate links down in the description of this video. Check out this next video for more content related to your bariatric surgery.